Bong. Bong. Wait, no, hold on. Bong. There we go. There we go. Hello. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, perhaps, possibly a good night, maybe a happy witching hour. Torny's not in the room right now, so just pretend you can hear Torny saying "and a happy twitching hour." Okay. Are you hearing it? Have you convinced your brain to like make that happen? Oh, I'll give you silence so you can hold on. Okay, there we go. Now, I realized it might have been hard to like visualize. Is visualize the right word if it's with your ears? Ear-visualize. Anyway, hi. Hope everyone's doing well today. What the heck? Daggett just went live. The heck? I haven't seen Daggett go live in a while. What's Daggett doing? Daggett is playing Lay of the Land. I've never heard of Lay of the Land. Dang it. I have no idea what Lay of the Land is, but Daggett just went live literally less than 1 minute ago with Lay of the Land. From a quick little glance at his stream, it looks kind of like a really fancy Minecraft-y game. Like it might be a voxel-based Minecraft game. It looks very nice. Not sure. But anyway. Let's see. Minish GG on first. Torny with the 3-year modversary. I don't know what causes those to pop up. I think they just rolled them out, but that's the first one I've actually seen happen. Elish, hello. I hope you are doing well today. Fedge, hello. Thank you for the good luck. I wasn't going to play Blueprints until my day off. I was going to wait, but my next day off isn't until Monday, and that is 2 more days. And like, do I really want to wait 2 more days? No. Like, what if I get rusty? You know, what if I become a bucket of rust in those 2 days? What if I forget what's even happening in the game? Also, I got the itch, you know, the itch. I gotta see what's happening. I just want to bloop it up. Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, I'm not too tired. It'll be fine. Everything will be okay. I am probably gonna hop into the game in just a moment, though. Yeah, 2 more whole days is too long. That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Like, I just didn't want to wait that long. Part of this was like, I was like, okay, I've been watching Battery. Battery has been streaming Dungeon Crawler. If you did not know this, Battery is live right now. Right this very moment. I think that's, yeah. So, you could watch Battery playing some Dungeon Crawler if you aren't already. So I was watching Battery, and then I was like, well, I'm getting my fix of Dungeon Crawler by watching Battery. I don't really want to play Dungeon Crawler now. Like, I'm just enjoying watching it. And then I was like, well, I could do maybe some big hops. Because that's starting to sound fun again. Like, the idea of doing some platforming and hopping around is starting to feel fun again. Like, I think I've had a good break from, like, we've been doing Blueprints enough consecutively that the idea of, like, a movement-based game is starting to sound appealing. But, like, as I was sitting here thinking about it, I was like, I know what the heart wants. What the mushroom heart wants, and what the mushroom heart wants is to bloop it up. Toronto, hello, I hope you're doing well today. Fears are valid. Giving them Blueprints is the correct call. No. Alright. Yeah, no, the Battery Clawler has been pretty fun to watch. I was pretty sure that Battery would like Clawler, because she has enjoyed being in, like hanging out during Clawler streams a lot, and with how much she played Luck Be a Landlord, like just binged it, and I wasn't actually familiar with anything about Luck Be a Landlord, but when I watched Battery's stream of that a bit, I was like, oh yeah, no, like, if Battery's okay with pretty simple games, and like Clawler, as much as I love Clawler, it is very simple. It is a very simple game. Enjoying hanging out in a stream of a game is not necessarily an indication of liking it. No, okay, this is true, but I mean, like, Battery would hang out in Clawler streams and go, I love Clawler. Like, so. Yeah, it's simple with lots of interactions, yeah. My biggest disappointment of the 1.0 release is that there's a lot of people who've been giving feedback over the year of Clawler being around that have been really wanting them to flesh out the dungeon crawling aspect more. Like, maybe make every few floors be like big floors and have some like interest, like reasons to do like one way or another way or something. Like the original, like the old version of Clawler, you picked these paths in some floors. Like you could either go up or down, but you couldn't backtrack. And that led to some interesting like decision making and stuff. And like they kind of they do have the decision making. The thing is like they changed it to like literal like extra I don't know. It's hard to explain. But I would have liked like yeah, like kind of like a labyrinth, like having some maze or some sort of big dungeons to explore around in. The issue with this is those are a lot weirder unless they really changed how you move around in it. So like if during that segment maybe you were using arrow keys or something and like you couldn't see around everything, like I don't know, they would have had to really rework it. And right now it's mostly just like a map, like a very simple map thing. So it's okay. It's okay. I'm not like too upset. I was really hoping that they would add that. Alright, I'm gonna hop in the game now. I have limited time. We got like 2 hours. After 2 hours, I need to get ready for bed, so I'm not up too late. So hopefully we can do all of the stuff in 2 hours. What is all of the stuff? I don't know. At the very least, I want to finish what I've been working on. Two hours, enough time to get hooked so you can go for another 2 hours. No, I try to be responsible about my bedtime. I used to be someone who slept very little, very little, basically no sleeping. Like for many years of my life, I would get only about like 3 hours of sleep a day. And so in more recent years, I mean, at this point now, it's been probably like 10 years now. I'm very particular. Like I try to specifically not be on my computer past a certain time. I like don't have caffeine after a certain time. Just a lot of steps. Admittedly, like I take sleep meds now that help a lot too. But I do all these other things in addition to that. So we do want to do some stuff in the house. Do I take the stick? We got the spoon again, which is good. If I take the stick, I'm trying to decide what I do with it. I think we just take it for black. It is the almighty stick, yeah. Study. You know I'm going to take a study right off the bat. Study right off the bat is so good. That's a gem. That's a key. That's a study, you know? Den? Pretty solid option right here. We'll take that den. I was also never good at studying. Wait. I totally missed that I had a smashy. Observatory. Yeah, we'll observe that, Tori. Nice. I do like to observe a tourney as well. This is true. We can put that here. So what we're looking, we have a spoon. We are specifically looking for, like, to get our step count up right now. No, I will not be clicking on the spiral of stars. We will not be doing that. Not right now. That is a separate thing that I want to do. Like, I know I was complaining about this last time, but like, I kind of hate that Spiral of Stars is so rude, because like, I really want to keep doing this, but this literally goes against the other thing. Deadly, were you not here for the Daggett shout out? Yeah, Daggett's playing Lay of the Land, which looks like a Minecraft kind of clone. I don't know. It looks pretty interesting. I'm gonna have to wait and see what his opinion on it is. Oh, you just got the mobile notification. Terrible. Terrible. I know, there's so many stars, and I do want all of them. Also, okay, so one of the other reasons I was really on the fence about doing blueprints tonight is I kind of wanted to play something that I'd be okay with stopping earlier. Because, like, I'm kind of feeling like if Cornfield goes live with more blueprints, I've been enjoying watching Cornprints. Been enjoying watching Cornprints. I'm like, you know, I could just like stop playing and watch Cornfield play blueprints. Stuck in the bloop field. That would be a good one. I would like he's going the other way. That's fine, I guess. Math. Showroom. Okay, showroom is one of the things I was looking for. We want showroom. We'll take that. Maybe I take this. The Emerald Bracelet's very good. Master Key, like, obviously Master Key's good, but I might not need Master Key. Compass might be good for right this minute, though. Maybe we take this, and then we think about the other thing to take. Ooh, pool is pretty good right here. No, we don't need casino anymore. All of the things that I wanted casino for, I'm pretty sure are gone now. Like, I wanted it to farm money to get things that we needed very large amounts of money for. And I bought them all. So, like, we don't need casino anymore. Spending so much of that time in the casino to get, like, all the money was terrible. That was excruciating to me. I was not enjoying that. I just wanted the, like, very... So the thing is, it seems like there's a lot of ways you can get money in this game, but most of them are, like, gambly. Well, okay, and I know it sounds funny to say that the casino is the non-gambly one, but that is, in fact, the case. Like, for example, we could try and get a lot of money and then like do a freezer, or we could just start a day, try and find a freezer, and then start another day, or something like that. Like there's things you can do, but the casino, we can just have all the money right then. Like we don't need to find another room. We don't need anything else. We just have it. Could combine them. We've got one apple upgrade, but we don't quite have very much in way of having a lot of steps right now yet. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that, Fedge. I was thinking, like, we could specifically, like, if we picked up an item that we didn't really care about, and I am trying to Moon Pendant, like I really like that Moon Pendant keeps bringing Silver Spoon with us. So we could, like, craft an item and leave it, but you can't leave multiple items behind is the only issue. So, because you can't use the table if there's an item still on it. Alright, I think we treasure trove, because then I can buy both of the remaining things in there. I want you to know that they updated. I think my mouse's driver thing updated, and now my button that would rapidly click for convenience is not working in the game properly. It's terrible. It's terrible. I want my rapid clicky button. Now I have to manually click all the money to pick it up. What the heck? I guess we do that. And we'll take that. Take that. Look at these nanners. Oh. Our steps are looking a lot better now. We got some keys, we got some gems. We can buy some more gems. Don't really want weight room. Like, I think I want boudoir because I want more steps right now. I don't particularly need that many gems. I just want steps so that we don't have to worry about steps in the other room when we go to the other place. We did not need the watering can again, so we can leave the watering can in there. Spares would have been good, but I didn't like need spares. That's pretty good. Ooh. I don't want the dead end part, though. We'll take the boudoir. That'll give us more steps. I probably should have gone back and gotten that master key. That might have been a good idea. Well, we could get that. Yeah, because that'll also give us the bacon and eggs, and bacon and eggs gives us gems for tomorrow. On top of 20 steps. The greenhouse? That house is so green. Annoyingly, Gymnasium is the only one that, like, goes up from here. But I don't really want to play, like, I want a greenhouse. I like the idea of a greenhouse here. Except that I don't get to go up. I don't want to take 2-step damage. I mean, it's probably fine. It doesn't really matter if we take 2-step damage. I think this is 3-step. I just realized. You lose 1 step for going in the Gymnasium, plus you lose the 2 steps. I always interpreted this as like you lose 1 additional step when you go through it. But I don't think it's 1 additional step. I think it's 2 additional steps, so it's even worse. But greenhouse would just give me some gems and, like, maybe some nips. We might be able to get a nip in it. We'll play the Gymnasium and not go in it. Wait, is there shoes? Hold on. Any shoes? I don't see shoes. I think normally if there's shoes, they would be there. There. Oh yeah, we getting them coupons. I don't want to go to Gymnasium either. Yeah. Annoyingly, I want to get a membership to a gym that's not that far away, but not because I want the gym part, literally just because... Oh, I forgot these. I want to go swimming, and it's the only place... Well, it's not the only place. It is one of the ideal places somewhat nearby that I could go swimming. Like, it's like I like don't really want a gym membership, but Colette was complaining about her extra fingernail. Her extra fingernail nips. They were saying, you know, I don't want the greenhouse nips. Take that Sparris. We'll take that Sparris. We'll take that morning room. Oh, nice. Love that for us. Lucky rabbit's foot. Lucky rabbit's foot. Foyer, gonna need a loyer. We could play this. There's downsides to it, but not a lot. Break room. Planetarium is an interesting option here. Garage isn't a bad option here. What I like about Planetarium is that we don't really need to come back here, and then we can go up through Sparris, but then we get all the good stuff here. She would pull a little nip towards the magnet. I see. So there's stuff in that other room that talks about the, like, prism. And we have prism keys. Specifically, prism key seems like the only, like, special key that we have, like, guaranteed ways of getting. Like, we get one in here. Or I guess there's redundancy in getting it, like a lot of redundancy in getting it. I find that interesting. I kind of suspect that we're going to need to use the prism key for something. But I don't know. I don't know. Like, when we go back in there, I have to read the message again. There's a message about, like, the prism. And so my guess is that we need... But the prism message also very specifically mentions, like, blue being part of it. And, you know, the prism key doesn't have blue. Diamond! Hi, Diamond. I hope you are doing well today. How's it going? Where are you at? We're just in the house right now. I'm not doing anything too exciting this very second. We're about to be going back out to the outhouse. But, I wanted to get my step count up first. So here we are, getting our step count up. Yeah, we could take a free cloister. You know. I don't know how many green rooms I even have left, though. I think I played both my aquariums. Yeah, like, I don't think this cloister's really gonna be, doing much. Let's see. I'm curious as to what you would potentially give me if we were... Oh, a great hall. And you're all unlocked. Sure, we'll do that. Or if it's that musings about the connection between prisms and the color blue. Part of the game. It would be very funny if that was a part of the game. Oh, well, I couldn't have done it there, actually. We can... Okay, from down here, we can... Oh, but what if we want the prism key in the room? I was about to use my prism key so that we could, like, maybe put the other cloister down here. But with all the stuff about the prism key, what if we need the prism key in the blue room? Okay. We're not taking the prism key there. What if we need the hat? I don't have a hat right now. I don't want to dig those up. If I dig those up, then it'll unlock the doors, and then I can't prism key. So what I want to do is take these. We'll go through here. Let's open these doors. Already did that one. Okay, I guess I already went in all those. We could secret garden here. That wouldn't be bad. My original thinking, though, was that, like, we could secret garden off of a cloister. Let's see if we have a locked door up here. Because if, like, we have another cloister, then we could secret garden off of the cloister. Yeah, passageway here is fine. We got the gems. 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 Parlor here would be fine. Should I spend the time solving parlor? We don't need to. Am I going to spend the time solving parlor? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay. This box is the white box. That's true. That's a true box right there. This box is the black box. That's also true. The blue box contains the gems.
Did you
Okay.
lose and it reset? Why do these boxes seem so easy?
Actually, you bring up a really good point. Am I in rank 8? No. Why are these boxes so easy? What?
Do they loop around and start being easy?
My guess is that this is trying to throw you off of something. I don't know. Like, either way, the blue box contains the gems, and that's the only true box, so... That is odd. That is very strange. Oh, this wasn't locked. That's rude. I think I actually want to re-roll this. I would like, ooh, lab. I kind of wanted a room that was connected to gyms. Like, I kind of wanted East Wing Hall. But also, like, both lab and sauna are now here. Yes, you lose all the steps by going through the gymnasium. Like, I don't need... Like, this can be a dead end. I think we put sauna here, because there's no downside to this being a dead end. We get that. That can't be locked, because... Oh, God! Okay, foundation has to be locked. If foundation's not locked, we kind of mess some stuff up, but that's okay. Do I want to bring the crown with me? I don't think we need to. I think we're probably good. We have 162 steps. I think we're okay. Can, locked. Don't want to open right now. No, we don't need to open it this minute. Okay, nice. So we can in fact put a thingy there. Do I want this room open right now? Nah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Woo! We could go open the other thingy, but I'm not worried about it. This is our last day of Monk as well. We have one more day of being out there before we have to reset it up. Secret passage! Secret passage! Why don't I have a title on this book? This. The Prism. Green, violet, yellow, red, blue, orange. This is not like the normal, like, this is not Roy G. Biv. Beavers! Hi, Beavers. You did miss part 67. That's okay, though. Also, aren't you not watching this game? Wait a moment. Hold on a moment. Beavers, you're... I thought you weren't watching this. Hold on. Wanted to talk about my 1 in a second depression. Wait, 1 in a second? What? Was it that you missed part 67? Wait, is the 1 in a second? I see, yeah. The worst thing is that I was going to make a 6-7 joke. Mostly for you. But I didn't. Because I ended up having a different announcement post I wanted to make. I'm so sorry. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. Okay, we're gonna go back into the deep spoiler zone. The deep spoiler zone where the deep spoilers live. Hi, hello. I hope you are doing well today. Alright, I gotta get my notes up on this. Okay, so we left off with the very last section. So let me go put that over here. Alright, this way. I want you to know that in my foolish fool brain, I wrote observatory down here instead of conservatory. Like, look at this. Look at this. Observatory's up here. I wrote observatory down here. This is not supposed to be observatory. It's rooms, so we need to fix that. You were wondering how long it would take. That's like it's sting plans. That is what it says. You are laughing at what the game has written. Okay. You're changing observatory to observatory. I am not, unfortunately. I'm changing it to conservatory, which is what the actual room name is, and I put the wrong room name. Okay, beer ear. Boom. Got it. We already did that one.
Boom.
And now for this part. We're solving for green. We have 2 green. We have 4 can be green. We have a green in the middle, which is interesting. You go up. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I'm trying to see where the... So I think we have to convert all 4 of those into green, actually. But I don't think it's hard. Let's see. I was thinking we convert this. The diagonals don't count. Beer ear. Yeah, it was beer ear. You know, beer ear for B. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't count. I see where the issue is. I'm not sure how to fix it. If I move you up here, then you're stuck up there. None of those can convert. I can move you. Moving you doesn't help anything. Yes, we bird that correctly. Or we bearded that correctly. Elish with the birds. Excellent. Oh, okay, I see. So that's how we get this one to be green. And that's how we get this one to be green. Okay. And then that actually lets us swap you, which is very good. Because then we can swap... Wait. You? Then we can swap you. Then we can convert you and you. And then we can swap you and get one lower. Okay. There we go. There we go. Wait, did I get a picture of this? Hold on. Okay, we're gonna have to redo it. I don't think I took a screenshot of it first. I just realized I don't think I've taken any screenshots yet. No, I did not take a screenshot of it. Hold up. One moment. How many screenshots are in your folder? Did it tell me the 2068 as of right now. It does tell me. It does tell me at the bottom. And those are almost entirely blueprint screenshots because I cleared out the non-blueprint screenshots at a certain point in the blueprints. Like I periodically take things like screenshots and I put them into folders for the years that they're for. So like this is screenshots taken in 2024, this is screenshots in 2025, etc. Since I started blueprints in January, I just, I just took everything from before January and took it out, like put it into its own years again. So I think there's a handful of screenshots in there. Like there's some screenshots I think from like Big Hops. But like there's a few other screenshots, but not very many. It's almost entirely blueprints. Alright. Now we need to fix this again. So we do that. Oh, not that. Okay, and then that. Oop. Boop. There we go. of. Boxes. Oh. All right. Would that be pronounced E? Wait, what? Dwarf of when? Dwarf of what? Wait, what? Dwarf of when? Is this? I'm so confused. Oh, I get it. I get it now. OnlyFans. Listen, I have tried to convince Torny to start, you know. I did I mention my genius idea?
Oh god, here we go.
See, Torny remembers my genius idea. My genius idea is we do in fact start an OnlyFans. And what we have is every month we release a calendar page, and it'll be the dwarf tuber drawn, like, you know those firefighter calendars and stuff, like, that are done for charities. It'll be one of those. It'll just be like the dwarf just like drawn onto like a red car bed or something. Just all very silly, like pretending to be yeah, like holding exactly. It's like stuff that would, like, I don't know, it's just because it's the dwarf tuber, it would just be so surreal's not quite the right word, but the thought of it makes me smile so much, and I just think it would be like a fun thing to do. The problem is it would be 90% Torny. It would all depend on Torny making these arts, and at the very least, I wouldn't probably want to start it until there was a year's worth of art, like 12 months, and then we'd start it and be like, all right, at the beginning of each month, you know, you'll get the next month, and I would format it into like like calendar pages, so it would genuinely be printable calendar pages. I just think it would be so good. You would also contribute art to that. Listen, if you want to start, I mean, we need the art to exist, and then we can start it, you know.
Oh my god.
I'd have to send you commission, you know, for it.
God.
It'd be so good though. Yeah, I think one a month would be fine. I think it would be pretty good. And it would be maintainable. It would mostly be just a very silly way if somebody wanted to, like, give more support to stuff. But I just thought it was a very fun and funny way to do that. I keep looking at my calendar. That is not my calendar. Oh my god, I said calendar too many times. My map. Maps and calendars aren't the same. I mean, calendars are kind of like maps of the days. You know, when you think about it. Like a calendar is kind of like a day map. And with that, we're on ads. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, we are back. I hope that you had a good break. If you took one, I hope you thought about calendars. Alright. So, we are going to the maid's chambers. Oh. So we have, of course, I remember this being silly. I really want it to be Moccasin. It's not Moccasin.
It's Clog.
It's Clog and Cog. That's right. Okay, I remember this one now. Colanders? Yeah, I love them.
You wear one on your head.
That's true. That's true. Alright. Oh, this is interesting. This one's very visually, like, pretty. Okay. We're just solving for purple. We do need to convert one. Interesting. It'd probably be good to convert another one. Oh. There we go. And now I think we just do that. Oh my god. That's so rude. Get out of there. Get out of there. No, not you. You. No, you. Oh, get out of there. Get out of the corner. Get out of that corner. Okay, there we go. Okay. That was pretty great. Let's go ahead and add that though. So past we seek what's left of the. Alright, 3 words left. So next, the pantry. The pantry. That's the entrance hall. Oh no! Entrance hall is next. We got that letter, but we didn't do a puzzle. This one. Dropbox is frozen. I use Dropbox to like do the screenshots because it automatically saves them into a screenshots folder. And like the little preview that tells me it's doing its screenshot is frozen. There it goes. Okay, we are solving for yellow. This looks pretty straightforward. Yellow goes up, so we just need to get ones on the bottom. Which... So we do that. And then... I can get the green out of there. I don't know if I want the green out of there. The blue is basically stuck if I It's probably fine. Because we fundamentally just need to get the 2 yellows out. So, like... I think what I need to do is put black here, move this, swap you. And then we can move you and put green there. And then move you, and then swap you, and then move you. And then move you, and then move you up. And then move you, swap you, move you, swap you. Move you, swap you, move you, move you, move you. There we go. You know, I'm kind of imagining, like, you know how, in chess games, like, I'm thinking about Subplant, you know, it's like, oh, you have to get mate in X moves. Classic, you know, chess puzzle. It would be interesting to see, those kinds of puzzles with this. Like, you have to solve in, like, 5 or less moves or something. Like... Because it's really easy to, like, do really long ways to solve things, but I feel like it'd be a lot harder to find very precise ways to do it. Lies. Now, lies is an interesting word here. Lies. Alright, pantry and storeroom. Okay, so we have harp and let's see, spear and string, spike and harp, harp. I'm wondering if there's a word for a sharp. Oh, okay. So S, like for sting. Okay. Sharp. All right. Stings are pretty sharp. Exactly. Alright, solve for blue. Purple... Purple goes down. Goes across. I mean, these two are already fine. So, like, what's interesting about this is Actually, is this just kind of a trick? I think this one is pranking me. Because I think we just move this down, and then we move this down twice. And then we move this once, and then we do that. Did I take my first screenshot? Like, I think that looked like it might be confusing, but it was not. Wee! 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 We would like to play, right? Wee!
That's a fan.
Predicting last word will be tell. It could be the lies we tell, the lies we seek, lies we hear, the lies of our lives. Last room is the storeroom. Let's all go to the storeroom. Let's all go to the storeroom. Let's all go to the storeroom and solve ourselves some puzz. Okay, so we got horn and thorn. That I wasn't trying. Those were literally just the first words that came to my mind. Okay. I said we got horn and thorn, and then I realized that was it. It's just horn and thorn. Like, that's... Like, okay. Alright. So that puts a T. That puts a T there. Well, let's go ahead and read what that message is then real quick. Or maybe I should wait. We'll do the puzzle box one first, just so I can mess with the layers all at once. We can be patient. We're like gonna have the last other thing too. All right. Boom. Solving for red. All right. We can convert. We can convert a piece to black or red. No, we cannot convert to red. We can convert to black, though. But we have to convert to pink. I see. This, yeah. I don't think this is as complicated as it looks. Because I think this is just another, like, manipulate these. So we're just going to do that. And then we're going to... we already have these in the right spots, I think? Yeah. We already have them. Did I get my screenshot before I started? Yeah. There we go. And then we press it. And we got you. Cast. Ooh. Cast. Lies we cast. Well, I cast magic, isn't it? Alright, let's see here. So, let's go ahead and hide lanterns for now. And hide walls. And we'll hide room names for a second. And then we will also hide puzzle box answers for a moment. These sting plans forge barren crest among Huam blessed.
House something? Hugh is room, right? No, Hugh is house.
Oh, you so right. That's the Arajan. So that's small house. Among small house... Blessed? Blessed isn't a thing, though. The last word. So Huam is small house.
Blessed, that could be an alternate spelling of blessed, like B-L-E-S-S-E-D.
So these sting plans forge barren crest among small house blessed. So I think we're gonna have to revisit Sting. I have a sneaking suspicion that Sting might be off. There might be something wrong about that. But even regardless of whatever Sting means, these something plans forge Baron Crest among Small House Blessed. Small House Blessed doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, let's read the other message. Alright. And you know what, we can pump this up for a moment. You know, we'll pump it up to 100. Alright. Through lantern light in sketches cast, a tint of truth to find our path, a hue of wisdom to turn us right, a shade of rain to pass the light. Through lantern light in shadows past, we seek what's left of the lies we cast. Lantern light in sketches cast. In sketches cast. Yeah, like you cast a shadow. Yeah.
Thought for small house would be, you know, a day that is just a small house.
That's true, we can make a small house. Oh. Let's go re-examine the ones in the like second from top row. See if something sticks out there. I thought we were gonna get something from these lanterns. Okay, the foyer is the first of the rooms we need to go peek in. Oh, I'm just gonna waste some steps. Lorgan! Hey, Lorgan. Well, the pool is one of the ones in this line too. Was there a set of pictures that was spear and a glass of beer for point and pint? I don't think so. I don't remember that off the top of my head. That'd be very good. I feel caught up already. Lorgan, the only thing you've missed is that I did do that bottom row. So we have our two messages. Huam Torny reminded me that that's a Rajan. She remembered Hugh being house. So that would be small house. So in a small house, like, but I don't know, like, Sting feels off. So we're gonna reevaluate stuff here. But like I felt pretty good about our solutions originally, so like tear an ear feels pretty good. Like this is a tear. They tore the page off. It's 8. It's a date. We got a lobe. We got a canal. What? Let's here, let's get this here. Let's go ahead and get in here. All right. Let's put some words here in case one of these, something else comes up that makes sense. Okay. So on the left we have date. We've got 8. We've got the calendar. That's not how you spell calendar, is it? No. Calendar. All I can remember about spelling calendar is it's one of my least favorite.
Calendar.
It never looks right no matter what. The calendar. It could be a planner, maybe. Like, I feel like there is a specific term for those little, like, for like the ones that just tell you the day, like the tear, you know, like the word a day style ones. It could be a note. There's nothing to say that this is a date necessarily, I guess. It's always felt like a calendar, but it doesn't have to be.
Tear and ear just work.
Tear and ear does just work. That's what's bothering me about this so much. Like, because it's a tear and it's an ear. Like, but there's gotta be something not right in this line, unless it actually is Sting, and Sting feels weird. Let's see. There's a calendar planner. Other words for ear. We have ear. We have lobe. That's nice, but lobe. Lobe. We have canal. We have unless for 8 it's looking for year. We could have ear and year. Well, I mean, presumably I have, like, another thing wrong in the line. So I'm just looking for other possibilities. Let's see. 8. It could be... I mean, it could be a day. It could be a number. It could be... Could be here. Alright. I think we go look at the other, the one that's in foyer. Not chapel. Chapel is up, so this way. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, this was Spine and Pine. I liked Spine and Pine. Because it was a book spine and a pine tree. Oh no. What the hell else would you be? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So let's The other one could be like holiday, could be tree, could be gift, could be Yeah, I was thinking, like, I know when we originally were looking for this one, we'd put, like, ornament and stuff. It's just, so, like, ornament is just such a big word that it feels very difficult for ornament to make any sense. Star could make sense. What are the letters around it? Fedge, this is part of the issue. The issue is, I don't know which letters are correct, and this row, and like this specific row feels like something's off. If it's an adult book, then it's ornament and pornament. Of course, why didn't I think of pornament? But this is the section we're in, this one. Because we have these sting plans. And these sting plans feels weird. The rest of this makes sense. It's literally sting plans that just stands out. I mean, it could be like the cesting, but I don't think cesting is a word. Like, maybe it's not actually these. Maybe it's the something. The
cesting?
Yeah, I don't know what a cesting is, but maybe cesting is a word.
The setting, maybe? But...
Yeah, I mean, if this was supposed to be a T, then the setting could be a thing. You know what would be real fucked up? If the correct words were in Eurasian. Like, what's the Eurasian word for tree? Hold on. We have some Eurasian notes here. Tree is tray. We don't have book, do we? No. What room are we in? We're currently in the foyer. Let's see. Q is house. You have a salad, let's go. GG salad. We don't have a word for book, which is kind of a shame. Okay, if we do put the Eurasian word for tree, though, then we get another option. Book would probably be something like Lorhue, House of Words. I don't know if you could just combine that like that. Maybe you can. Like, they'd have to do some combination-y things. Well, so first word, because they have, like, modifier words. But I guess, like, I don't know, maybe any word could just be backwards and be a modifier, like... The letter you're looking for, you're not going to like it. The problem is the letter I'm looking for might just be S. Like, the thing that's bothering me is that I don't know what is wrong. And because I don't know what is wrong, I don't know Like, all I know is that these Sting plans forge, like, that doesn't sound correct. And so I'm trying to think of what words you could, like, say. So these what plans? These that maybe use most of these letters. These stung plans. These simple plans. Like the band. These stank plans.
You always ask, like, is this letter correct?
No, I don't want to do that.
Well, it's better than asking what letter it is.
I don't want to ask. I want to look at this.
Okay.
I wasn't about to ask. These, like, part of me does like the idea that, I guess I'm not actually looking at the game. I should go to what I am looking at. I should go back to this. I like the idea that maybe it's supposed to be the something, like the, because that would really throw me off, and like that seems like a late game trick. You're so used to things being in perfect, like, rows that I could see it being the something plans. The setting plans is interesting, but the setting plans, like, forge, I guess, does that change the meaning of this? Barren Crest. These, okay, if we assume that only one of these letters is wrong in this, then we can think about different possible things. What words could we make? So these swing plans, these Stein plans. It bothers me that we have, like, ing at the end, because ing also just makes sense. I really wish we had come up with words that made these not make sense. Like, it would have been great if something really didn't make sense here, because then we'd know where to go, you know? You know what I'm saying? These... Unless Sting means something. Like, what if it is Sting? What if this is correct, but Sting has, like, an alternate meaning that I'm not familiar with? The book has a bookmark in it. Mark and bark. No. That's not how that works. I'd like the lead. Do you want a hint? Not right now. Like, the problem is, I feel like we should be able to get this. This doesn't feel like I should need a hint on it. I just am missing something. Like, assuming it's not a case of there's some word that's not in my vocabulary. Which, I mean, that did happen. That happened with arbor, because I didn't know what an arbor was. Like, I didn't know that there was a thing just called an arbor. Med check. I should take my meds, actually. I'll take my meds real quick. Okay. We have had a gemedzed. Got it. You need to learn how to do the dance. Do the dance bees use to communicate. Then go find a hive. Then ask the queen bee about the Barren Crest plans. Yes, indeed. Okay. Imagine if Simon found like. Imagine if that was the whole next stage of the game. Like, what if we found the amulet of bees, and then Simon just becomes a bee, and it turns out there's another house that's in a beehive, and like, it's like, you never saw this coming. You never saw this coming. That would just be amazing. Like, it would be true, though. You would never see this coming. It's more similar to the rot and trot image. I don't know what you mean by that, but I don't want to know right now. I mean, I know what the rot and trot image are. What about sting is bothering? What's bothering me is the phrase, these sting plans. These sting plans doesn't make sense to me. Like that's not a thing you can say. Like that's why I said, like, maybe sting means something I don't know. Let's find out. Like, maybe it is sting, and it's just I'm not familiar with a definition of the word. Oh, the only definitions I'm seeing at a glance are not helpful. Unless we're about to commit a police sting, which I don't think we're doing. I guess because... So the implication here is that we should have an adjective. So we should have something that describes what the plans are. These something plans forge. So if we should have an adjective here, then why do I not have an adjective? That's what's bothering me so much. These these stupid plans. These like fucking, yes, these fucking plans. The problem is, would it change a whole lot? Presumably it wouldn't change a whole lot, because if we're just describing the plans, then it really doesn't matter what we call them, right? These whatever plans forge. The reason that it's bothering me is because I feel like this doesn't make sense on its own. These something plans forge barren crest among small house blessed. What does that mean? So, maybe this means we're supposed to have, Torny mentioned, a very, very tiny house. Let's have a cottage, and maybe the only thing we put in the cottage, what if we put the shrine out one day, and then we put, a chapel, and nothing else? So maybe we get something, but then, how does that do something, you know? I don't know. Through lantern light in sketches cast, a tint of truth to find our path, a hue of wisdom to turn us right, a shade of rain to pass the light. Through lantern light in shadows past, we seek what's left of the lies we cast. Oh, we can go look at servants' quarters. Just real quick. Your book, got a spine, you're bound, your little bookmark thing, your tree, your Christmas tree. What are you showing? Box. Box. Tree. Angle. angles are on all of them. Page.
Cover.
I mean, I just really like Spine Pine. Like, I think Spine Pine is perfect. It's a pine tree. It's the spine of the book. I feel like Spine Pine is very solid for this. And nothing else feels as solid. You could be leather. Maybe you're a leather book because you got this, like, kind of cover. You got a... What is this called? Just like a window? Is this like a plaque?
Yeah, be a label or something.
Yeah, like a label. Resent present. What? Hey, there's no statue here. You can't block my movement. Deadly, I don't know which thing you disagree with. Maybe you disagree with the resentment. I mean, I don't resent the room. Just like, I just feel like there's probably something I'm missing. Like, I guess kind of like Fedge mentioned, there was you know, we had that one where I saw like 2 words that worked, and in that case, it was the banana one. In that case, the words that I saw that worked did happen to be the right thing. And I guess that's kind of my issue. Like, that's how I feel like this whole row could be wrong, is that it doesn't feel like a singular letter is wrong because it makes a word. Like, you know, we have the word sting. But there must be something wrong because sting just doesn't make sense with everything else. So if sting doesn't make sense with everything else, then something must be incorrect. But, like, I'm not seeing other combinations of words that give us letters, except for, like, I don't know. You're missing deep encyclopedic knowledge of the Trails series. This has nothing to do with your situation, but it is something you're missing. That's true. You disagree with Spine Pine? Look. Spine. Spine is right here. Pine. Pine is right here. Spine. Pine. It's a pretty good conclusion. Spines and better pines. What are you talking about? There's great This is the best spine. This book is bound. You know, we got binding. Let's see. This is And Torny is around. Torny was helping me come up with things, but I don't think she has any other ideas for this either. We've got there's a bookmark. There's bind, you know, bound, bind. There's... Let's see. What does Zag think? Zag, what are you thinking? What are you thinking, hmm? You got any thoughts in that head? He's like, I try not to. Hello, baby. He's so sleepy looking. I like how you come to look at me, but you're like, no, I'm gonna look at the hallway now. You've bothered me. What if the hallway has demons? Are you waking me up because of the hallway demons? You awoke me from my slumber, human. Did he lick Bert's brain today? I don't know, did he? Not in the presence of us, at least. Like, what other things can we call a book? You know, it could be a manga. Who knows? Who knows? It could be a manga. You know? Could be a... let's see. Oh, yeah, see, and that tree could have mana. Yes, now we're thinking. Now we're thinking. Let's see. Yep, he's like, I'm a sleepy boy. Let's see. Probably not manga. Could be text. Could be a... No, it's a thing of text. Could be... let's see. Words start with A. What words start with A that are book related? I'm just trying to think of words that are book related. I can't think of any ones that were A. B, book. We got that one. Bound, got that one. Bind, we got that one. Sea cover. We got that. Could be a work, you know? D diary. We had journal originally. Oh my god, Corn's live. Is Corn doing bloop? Farming time! Well, we were this close. We were this close to just calling it a day. Cornfield. If Cornfield had been doing bloop, I'd be like, yeah, alright. I'm gonna go. We're just gonna go watch bloop. But alas, Cornfield is doing Stardew, which is also good, but here's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do, and this is gonna sound very stupid, but I think I'm gonna take the screenshots from these 5 rooms, and I'm gonna put them on my phone. And I think I'm gonna ponder this tomorrow at work. I think I'm going to keep trying to come up with words for these. Because here's my thinking. My thinking is, assuming this room is wrong. Assuming this room is wrong. It can't be the only room that's wrong, because, like, unless it is the setting plans. But if it's not the setting plans, then there's not a singular letter we can replace S with and get a word that makes sense. Like, these A-ting, but-ting, ka-ting, etting, fa-ting, good-ting. Like, problem is we can keep doing that, but we're not gonna get a word, because I don't think there's another word that just replaces that. Even in Arajan, from what we know of Arajan, like, there's not a letter we can put those. Like, you know, we pretty much need a vowel, but our vowels are A, A-ting, E, etting, I, I-ting, O, otting, U, ooting, or Y, eating. Like none of those make this make sense. So if this is wrong, then something else has to be wrong. Etting, the act of thinking about Etiminum streams. Okay, this word is still cast, in case you're wondering. It didn't change. Orange. Red. Match up the words in the boxes were just random words that generated each playthrough. It would be very cool. Like, it would be pretty cool to have like procedurally generated messages that could all essentially be interpreted to the same thing. You could do similar things. I've thought about this before. Like, so like when you get the like a hash value of something, like that thing, like basically you can get values from things that you can't go backwards to. Like X can become Y, but you can't take Y and just make X from it. And so that kind of thing you could use to do puzzles where they are randomized. They'll always end up giving the same like steps, because what you'll get, the Y that you'll get will end up being the same regardless of the like procedurally generated X information. I think that would be very cool. Like basically you could have oh, that's weird. You could also do that just with needing to find like words in books. If you know that the word "the" is in a lot of different places, then like you could have something that gives you a number, just point to any one of those "thes." So then one person could find like a 6, a 12, and a 5, and another person could find like a 23, a 7, and a 15. And they'd end up getting the exact same message overall, because you just point to different copies of those words. I think that would be very cool. What happened? Yeah. Look at that, did they? Oh, this camera's not quite positioned very well, right, for this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get some screenshots real quick and post them for myself. And then, like, if this was a work day, I think here's where I'm at right in my thoughts right now. If this were if this, or not a work day, if this was my day off, and like this was, early day, like if I'd started this stream at noon or whatever, and then I had all day, I might be open to some kind of hint for this, because it would be nice to not just sit in this room for an hour and try and come up with thoughts when I feel like I can't think of anything. However, since I would need to end stream in the not too far future anyway, I think what I'm gonna do is go get screenshots from these rooms, and then tomorrow, while I'm at work, I'm going to, well, not while I'm at work, well, kind of while I'm at work, on my breaks at work, I'm probably gonna think about this and stuff. See if we can come up with something. There's stuff there. That's interesting. There we go. But basically, I will ponder this, and then when I play the next time, see what you did there, ponder. Oh. Then when I play the next time, I will either have figured something out, or we'll be in the same boat we are now, and I'll just, ask for for some sort of hint on it. Which, I mean, Torny points out, we could just ask for a confirmation. We could do the very simple, like, is there a mistake in this row kind of thing? And that would at least give us some, because, if it turns out there's not a mistake in the row, then it's like, oh, well, what the hell kind of thing. Like, but the point is, we could maybe ask some very, very open questions to maybe narrow down some stuff. Maybe we could end up narrowing, if there is a mistake, we could maybe narrow it down to where the first mistake in the row is. Is there, am I not in here? Oh, here it is. Okay. I don't know. I figured then there's a plan, because, like, realistically, I don't need this. What? Mouse? What the heck? My mouse got, like, locked in. Excuse me? I couldn't get my screenshot at first because it was, like, stuck. Anyway, like, getting the full answer doesn't matter a whole lot this exact minute, because I can't play for 4 more hours. I told myself I wouldn't accidentally stay up too late, and so this is, like, the kind of the time that I need to get ready for bed anyway. Servants' quarters. I don't feel like we're finding a different word for this. I'm pretty sure that this one is correct. Like, this was another one we struggled with for a while, but this was a bait and bat, and, like, this one feels like it's probably right. We gotta go to the pump room. Let's all go to the pump room. Let's all go to the pump room. Let's all go to the pump room and pump up that room. This was Pin and Pie. Oh god, no, see, this is also one that's like, this is very obviously Pin and Pie. Oh god, I hate this. Like,
that has to be.
There's no way this is not Pin and Pie.
Like, it literally has to be pie.
It could be something else. It could be a fraction. It could be, pi's not an imaginary number. It's there's a term.
Rational?
I don't is it? I don't know. There's lots of there's there are lots of other words that this could represent. See, that's what I was thinking. I was pretty sure it was irrational, but like, yeah, it could be math. That's the whole thing. There's lots of things that this could be, and
so perfect to be hidden.
like, so I mean, like, for all I know, some of these arts are trying to kind of fake me out. Like, the very obvious thing, you know, if there's one thing Blueprints has done all the time, it's not the very obvious thing, right? We definitely haven't, like, had whole issues because we refuse to do the obvious thing. That's never happened. Delicious. Okay, and then finally the Furnace. Hello, Furnace.
He heard a noise.
Yes,
So
indeed.
he must go check.
Okay, the Furnace had Globe and Lobe. And there's no way this isn't Globe and Lobe either. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is clearly a Globe Lobe. Globe Lobe Baggins. Alright, well I've got my screenshots. Got screenshots. Put them. You can review them. Oh god, I was gonna go look at the observatory. I was like, let's go look at a spiral of stars. No, no, we can't do that yet. We can do it tomorrow. The problem with doing it now is that I do have one more day of Blessing of the Monk. So we do have to sleep in the thing. We could go get a hat, although we don't really want a hat, right? I don't think there's a way to get rid of any of our inventory. Well, we could use up the keys. Because, like, if Moon Pendant brings in the silver key, that would kind of suck. So we should, I guess we should at the very least use up the silver key. We could use up the prism key too. We're just gonna go make sure the prism key doesn't secretly unlock the door back here. Okay. Take your chances on this. I'm actually not sure which red room. Off the top of my head, I don't know which red room you're talking about, but that's probably probably okay. Alright. Let's see. See, this is just so weird. The prism. Green, violet, yellow, red, blue, orange. Green, violet, yellow. Green, violet, yellow, red, blue, orange. I don't know, this is just very odd. Don't go where the path leads. Like, what does this mean? What do you mean, don't go where the path leads? And where are you going? Are you the small house? .2 acre plot east of Creek. East of Creek? Aren't we west of the creek? What is this about? I mean, we could try, like, drawing out all these rooms as they actually are on here, like in there, to see if that shows anything, because, like, these do have things in them, so it's possible we could visually see something when they're all in there, but I don't have, like, high hopes of that. That seems a bit like a stretch. See, because if this is the creek, you're not east of the creek. You're west of the creek. Right, we're gonna use that key. I don't think I can combine anything. We could, like, run into rank 10, since rank 10 house. I feel better when it's a rank 10 house. That's fine. Game is doing fine. I miss at the beginning of the game when you pulled that lever and it started playing really dramatic, loud music. Maybe that would get annoying if it kept happening every single time. But I kind of miss it. I want my annoying, loud, dramatic music. I love it. I mean, it wouldn't be annoying to me. It might be annoying to people that, like, are like, yes, I've heard the music, but I like the music. Alright, let's do up here. I kind of wanted, like, conference room up here. I mean, kitchen's not bad. Doesn't really help us. Really. I guess we could do security. Because I wanted to go in the corner in case there's conservatory. Oh, thank you. Silver key there feels weird. I do need to use the silver key up, though. I mean, clock tower's good. Why am I going up? We don't need anything from up here.
Yet
I am compelled. Southward I see a swan. What if it's southward I see a sting? Oh no, you're the wrong one. The small house could refer to the outer room. The outer room is kind of like a small house. I call it the outhouse. Oh, there are new announcements. I believe that one is part of a 6x3 grid, not a 9x5, so concluded that it does not have a connection to the estate floor plan. Noticed a few others that of these the Baron placed around the estate. Indeed, those are part of a different thing. I like how this tells you. Okay, so if you didn't figure out, oh my god. Well, Matt's already figured that out though. He just hasn't actually done the other thing. But like, it's interesting to me that this could be like kind of how you figure out to start looking for the other things. Anyway. Remember when Mr. Nagula first discovered the letters on the statue in the cloister? He thought they were graffiti and attempted to scrub them off. I had to gently inform them that random letters, or randomly missing letters, found under the Baron's watch should not be considered out of place.
It is pretty great that it's like, nope, that's, that might just be something that the boss has put.
Mm-hmm. Like, I like to imagine that, someone's like about to go clean the chalkboards in the classroom. Like, no. But this is an old tic-tac-toe game. Nope, that's the Baron's.
You gotta leave that. The Baron put that there. You gotta leave it.
That's his tic-tac-toe game.
I don't know.
He doesn't even know how to play tic-tac-toe. We could see if the thingy that we haven't done yet is here. And we have a way to proc it. Unfortunately, I do not see the lose half your steps one. So I'll just, this. Oh, you know what? There's a couple of... Yeah, we can do that. Doesn't know how to play tic-tac-toe is an interesting insult. It is. And yet here we are. I don't know if that counts. What? Did I not? Interesting that it didn't count one of these rooms, but it did count the other? I guess it didn't count this because I was already in here when we triggered it. That's fascinating. I'm not going to pick up the crown because I don't necessarily want to start with it. No, now you offer me the conference. Kept behind locked doors. Sting. Makes the validity of a statement clear. Sting! Sting is not enough letters. But that's, you know. On a certain scale, this is very hot. A sting! A group composed of members that have similar characteristic bees! Could be. Could be bees! Oh, that's fascinating. I don't know if I've ever drafted bedroom, like... Surely I have, I've just never really noticed this. Like, if you draft a bedroom against the thing, like, the light just really beams in. Get like the little effect where you can see the dust particles. They accidentally put dust particles out there outside. It would be very funny if you could get this to trigger on the other side and then do the garage. And then you could be standing out there with the dust particles. I want to put a garage on this side of the house. Have a good run. These ones almost always spawn like this, and I still feel like this should mean something. I'm just gonna put a bunch of dead ends, because why not? Oh, you know what? I should have put a tomorrow room. Whoops. That's okay. Alright. Let's go back outside. Hi, Banana. The Garden Shopping Center tomorrow. Alright. Pretty good. That was pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead and wrap up. I gotta go get ready for bed. Save my notes. Oh, oh my god. Why are we vanishing? There we go. Also, why is Blueprints taking so long to save? Blueprints might have frozen. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good. So Fedge, it was in the saving. So like that was why there was some concern. The thing that it was doing was like quitting to the menu is what saves your game. So I was getting a little worried. I don't know how much longer she's gonna be going, but I'm gonna go raid Battery because Battery is A, not someone I get to raid that often, and B, doing some Clawler. And you know I love Clawler. Feel free to make up your own raid message if you want. Otherwise, you can also use this one if you have some dwarf emoji. You can replace the dwarf emoji with other ones. You can also just do like, what is it?
Help if you got it.
That's true. I mean, if you have a MSLP or battery emotes, you could just spam calps. You could do, what is, I'm trying to remember that one. Oh, it's because it's a battery emote, the one that's Colette killing. Lots of good options. Do whatever your heart desires. I'm getting very sleepy. So, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I probably won't Blueprints tomorrow. Unless I have a really big breakthrough in looking at stuff. I'll probably wait and just play it the day after tomorrow. So, we'll see. But have a good night.